Guys, it is official. Thomas Partey to Villarreal. It is almost done. Do you think it's a good move or a bad move? Let me know your answers down below in the comments. In today's video, we are going to talk about Thomas Partey's transfer and also talk about Inaki Williams and his brother Nico Williams. They have been accused of fraud in Spain, and I'm here to tell you all about it. We're also going to talk about Ayew, and I'm here to show you a goal that was scored by Ayew and also Abdul Fatah Ishahaku in preseason for Leicester City against Fiorentina. Now, before I jump into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You're watching SportsCornerGH. Quickly, let's jump into it. Let's talk about Ayew first. He started for Leicester City today against Fiorentina. And mind you, this is Leicester City's last preseason game, and he scored an insane goal for Leicester City. Let's check this out.
Where supposedly they belong. Last year showed that they don't necessarily belong there automatically. They've got to raise themselves again.
And El Khanous to Ayew, who scores again in pre-season, and a very
his forceful run. He slides the ball, good supporting run, which is going to be necessary because Ayew is not the most mobile. He'll need runners in and around and behind. Khanous joins. I think it takes a ricochet off. Was it the defender or the goalkeeper? Was it the keeper? No, defender came out.
So guys, you've seen the goal Ayew scored for Leicester City. I see people on social media saying he scored a tap-in. Whether tap, whether he headed it or whether he did it, it is still a goal. And so far, Ayew has 3 goals for Leicester City in preseason. That is a very fine form for Ayew, and I'm happy for him. Look, if he continues like this, the championship do run. If Ayew continues like this, championship do run. Now, he was not the only one who scored a goal for Leicester City today. Abdul Fatah Ishahaku, on his first start since his return to full fitness, banged in an insane goal. Guys, check this out.
a dangerous ball to skip, but
yeah, it wasn't as dangerous as his initial option though. Sometimes he looked to play short and put the ball at risk on Fatawu again.
Too good. Fatawu is having quite an afternoon on his return to action. Brilliant! Simply stunning from Abdul Fatawu.
These standout figures so far are just too good for Fiorentina there. Again, he nipped past his opponent with increasing ease. He weighs up the situation. Many a time you've seen him get in those positions and blast it high on.
Guys, let me know what you think about the goal. Is it not insane that a player can do that and still manage to hit the target? Abdul Fatah Ishahaku, oh my, a very, very, very good player. See, if you're looking for one Leicester City player who has done it before in the championship, it is Abdul Fatah Ishahaku. He knows the system. He has the blueprints. He knows how to get the best out of the whole Leicester City team and get them promoted back to the EPL. And afterwards, after looking at the performances from these two boys, I want to believe Leicester City ended the preseason on a high note. They are going to start their campaign in the championship against Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday, I feel sorry for them because these two boys are on form. Look at the way they treated Fiorentina. The game ended in a 2-0 win for Leicester City. Look at the way they scored those goals. I feel pity for Sheffield Wednesday because these two players, they're about to take over. And I'm happy for them. But then guys, this is the update I have for you concerning Ayew and Abdul Fatah Ishahaku.
Right now I'm feeling good. I got more minutes and still feel good and no pain in my knee, and I'm just now focusing on next weekend for the season, and yeah, just feeling better and better.
And a great goal. Tell us about your goal.
The goal was something I was like waiting for because I've been out for so long, and I'm so happy that I came back to King Power with a goal. And yeah, like my comeback is personal because I've been through a lot. So yeah, I just feel happy, and yeah, can't wait for next weekend.
And the fans are here as well. The fans get to see you. What's it like playing in front of them?
Yeah, I miss playing at King Power, and I miss the fans, and it feels good coming back again. And yeah, we'll go more aggressive and more energetic more on the next weekend.
Now, let's move away from that and talk about Thomas Partey. I have been praying for the player because we all know the situation our brother is in. Thomas Partey was accused and also charged with sexual assault charges and also rape charges. Sexual assault charges and rape charges. It's not easy for someone like Thomas Partey, his caliber, with the respect he has gathered all over the years, and now he's being charged with this. I've been praying for him. But as of yesterday, we started hearing rumors here and there that he has left Ghana to Spain. Others were speculating that, he's going to visit his fiancée. Others were also speculating that, he's going to talk to a club so he can sign for the club. Now, I can confidently say that Thomas Partey is going to sign for Villarreal, and this has been confirmed by David Oyster. Now, he says this, and I read, Thomas Partey is set to join Villarreal as a free agent. Thomas Partey became available when his contract with Arsenal expired. The player is going to sign a 2-year deal with Villarreal. Now, UCL football was an important factor that led Thomas Partey to settle on Villarreal. Now, Thomas Partey has completed his medical, and this would be announced as a here we go soon. I'm happy for Thomas Partey. Look, you see the way I thought, here we go soon. I'm happy for him because, you see, Thomas Partey, most people did not know he was even going to get a club. People felt like with the situation, no club was going to come close to him. But guess what? He is going to play for Villarreal. You know, when we heard the news, a friend of mine was like, Villarreal, dear, said, are down. They want him to play. I'm like, see, Villarreal is going to play in the Champions League. Last season, I think they sit fifth exactly with Athletic Club with 70 points. They performed extremely well last season. Thomas Partey goes to that team and stacks. Thomas Partey goes to that team and adds quality to Villarreal. And mind you, they are competing in the Champions League. You need someone who has played the Champions League before and have reached as far as the quarterfinals, the semifinals. Yes, you need someone like that. And that is Thomas Partey for you. Yes, that is Thomas Partey for you. And I'm happy for him. But it is not over. On the 5th of this month, he's scheduled to appear in court to answer to all the charges against him. The sexual assault charges, the rape charges. He's due to appear in court on the 5th of August. But guess what? On the 6th, the next day, Villarreal is going to play a friendly game against Arsenal. And I say Arsenal fans, they're excited. They want to see how... The thing is, I'm not even certain if Thomas Partey is going to play in that game, though. I'm not too certain. But I'm just happy that at least Villarreal took their time and took a chance on Thomas Partey because they are aware of his situation, but still took a chance on him. That is God working. God works in mysterious ways, and this is one of those. But then, guys, that is the update that has to do with Thomas Partey. Now, let's move away from that and talk about Inaki Williams and his brother Nico Williams. I want to do this very, very, very quickly. Now, Inaki Williams and his brother Nico Williams have been accused of fraud by a car dealer. Now, this is what happened. Inaki Williams and his brother are being suspected of fraud during a purchase of a Mercedes AMG E63, which is being valued at 80,000 euros. Now, the pair have been accused by a Spanish car dealer for conducting a fraudulent transaction, failing to complete payment for the purchase of the vehicle. Now, immediately this came out, Inaki Williams and his brother were like, that is not the issue. Like, they feel like this whole thing is tainting their brand and is bringing their name down and everything. Let's not forget, Nico Williams had his own issue with Barcelona. Not this again. So the two brothers decided to bring out a statement to debunk all these rumors. Now, this is what the statement says. It states that after learning from the media about a potential complaint against us and gathering information, we can confirm that the complaint have been filed based on facts that do not correspond to the reality. We categorically deny committing any crime. There are no factual or legal grounds for any accusation of criminal behavior. This is coming from Inaki Williams and his brother Nico Williams in response to them being suspected of fraud during the purchase of a Mercedes AMG E63. For those who don't know the make of this car, you can see the image of the car on your screen. It is a very nice, luxurious car. The car dealer said they no pay finish. The transaction was fraudulent. Inaki William and his brother said it is a lie. But then, guys, this is the situation with the brothers. We are going to follow up on this and bring you more situation and also information concerning Inaki Williams and also Nico Williams. Now, guys, let's move away from that and talk about Ransford Yaba königsdörffer. Now, this player has received a lot of backlash from Ghanaians because of his performances with the national team. People had high expectation for him, but then on the field of play, he really did not perform. But last season, he was a beast. He was another player altogether. For Hamburger SV in the Bundesliga 2, he played a total of 32 games, providing 3 assists and scoring 14 goals. Now, this is a player who has played Hamburger SV for 3 years and has 1 more year left on his contract. His contract is going to end in 2026. Now, the club deemed it very important not to let the player leave on a free transfer. So they decided that if that's the case, why not sell the player? So OGC Nice, according to reports, are the ones who are in the front seats to sign Ransford Yaba königsdörffer. And I'm happy for the player. OGC Nice in the French League are a serious club. Currently, they are going to play in the UCL qualification against Benfica. If they're able to sail through, they're going to play in the UCL next season. So as I'm speaking to you now, OGC Nice have 1 leg in the UCL. If everything works perfectly, then OGC Nice with Ransford Yaba königsdörffer will be playing in the UCL. Now, this player, if everything goes well, will be signing 4 years with OGC Nice until 2029. And I'm happy for him. Now, the amount that would be involved in this particular deal will be 6 million euros. For medicals, it's not a problem. It has already been scheduled. Medicals have been scheduled for the player. It would happen either today or tomorrow. But then it's left with the 2 clubs to iron things out, like payment structure, bonuses. But when it comes to the amount, it's within the region of 6 million euros for Ransford Yaba königsdörffer to OGC Nice. I think it's a very, very, very good move for Ransford Yaba königsdörffer. This player, he really suffered in the hands of Ghanaians. Ghanaians have really come at him left, right, front, center. I just hope that he goes to OGC Nice, perform like the way he did last season. We'll be the same people sitting here saying that bring the player back to join the national team. But then, guys, this is the latest update concerning Ransford Yaba königsdörffer. Lastly, let's talk about Andre Dede Ayew. Le Havre have finally and officially said goodbye to Andre Dede Ayew, who performed extremely well with the club. Now, this is what they posted on their social media platforms. They said, "Thank you, Andre, monster of combat. Andre was an example for all of us. He who understood the team and its audience, Le Havre and its inhabitants so well. Keep up the good work, Andre." This is coming from Le Havre, wishing Andre Ayew all the best in his future endeavors. Now, Andre Ayew in response also said thank you to the club, and you can see his speech here. It is a very lengthy one. I don't want to go through it too much. But then what it is in summary is that Andre Ayew is also saying thank you to Le Havre giving him the opportunity. Initially, he did not know he had to go there, but when he went there, they made him feel like a family. They made him feel comfortable, and he was able to do his thing. But now he's moving on to the next one. Let's see the 10th team Andre Ayew is going to sign for. The 9th team he signed for was Le Havre. If he moves to another club, it becomes club number 10 Andre Ayew is going to play for. Now, according to rumors, we hear AC Ayew are in talks with Andre Dede Ayew. We are going to follow up on this and bring you more updates concerning the player. But then, guys, this is where I'm going to end everything. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go vibe.